Hi everybody, Robin here, hope you're all well. I'm recording this blog on, it's Thursday, 3rd of September, it's probably about 20 past 8, half past 8 in the evening. Just doing a little bit of an update. I head on holiday this evening and away next week, so doing it a little bit earlier than I normally do. And next week we probably won't do an update next week, and we'll hold it probably till the week after. So this will be the last vlog for a couple of weeks. Usual couple of bits of update, not a great deal to update people on today. I was at Mace Fieldhouse yesterday down in Oxford, and there's quite a few requests for the dogs to be in the vlog this week. I think people prefer to see the dogs rather than me, to be fair. So you've probably just seen Minnie Bear and Lola somewhere over here, and I'm sure she'll come and join us shortly. So usual update for the week. Again on COVID, I'm going to sound like another broken record. Another positive week. We've had no outbreaks, no cases across the business, and long may that continue. So we do still keep seeing the local lockdowns and keep seeing things happening in different areas. And obviously we're adhering to the regulations and making sure we keep keeping people safe. And I'm pleased to say that we have done that for another week, which is fantastic. Usual comment, let's not be complacent. There are still spikes out there are still cases happening, so we do need to be vigilant and keep everybody safe. A few people have been asking about visiting in the winter and how that will happen, so we will continue to work on the government guidance, but also we need to look potentially and think about how visiting can happen in the winter months when people can't be outside and doing visits and meets in the gardens, etc. So I think that will be the next challenge that we face as we head towards the winter time. So we'll keep you updated on that as things move forward. So I think you probably see Minnie behind me destroying the sofa. So there you go. For everyone wants to see Minnie, and Lola's over here somewhere. I can move her around so you can see. There you go. I'm desperately looking for some biscuits. So COVID, good. We're in a good place. Let's keep that way. And thank you to everybody for what you're doing out there. Having spent a day wearing a mask in Mace Fieldhouse yesterday, I know how difficult it can be to be wearing masks and various different PPE. So keep up the good work and appreciate that. I should say hello and thank you to the guys at Mace Fieldhouse for making me feel welcome yesterday. We were down there catch up on a few things, really, a few different things in the service, and having a chat with some of the staff down there. So keep doing what you're doing. Let's keep supporting the people we've got there, keeping them safe, keeping them well. That's the most important priority. So and say thank you for making us feel so welcome yesterday, and the rest of the team who were down there providing a little bit of support over the coming days and weeks as we get things back on track. So thank you very much. Couple of the little bits of things. I did say last week that I would give some updates on our plans for the future year and some of the things that we're looking at doing. And what I probably want to do is one each week and do a little bit of a this is what sort of is the key focus area for us. And I thought probably this week it'd be good to highlight one of the things that I think is the most important areas of our business, and that's staffing and recruitment. And I'm really pleased to say that across our business we have quite a low number of leavers, low compared to a lot of other organisations in the care sector, and that's fantastic, but we're not complacent over that. And having looked at the figures from last year, there are some trends behind the leavers numbers, which is something that we need to focus on next year. So one of our real key targets for the financial year, and I keep saying next year, I guess the year we're in now, sort of, from August through to next July, one of the key targets behind the leavers numbers is that we have a high number of people that leave within the first 6 months, and that's a little bit of a concern for us. And one of the key actions for this year that we're in, and to achieve what we want to achieve, is to reduce the number of leavers, but predominantly reduce the number of leavers that leave within the first 6 months. And there are a number of things that link into that. So there are areas such as induction, and one of the things we're working on is a more robust induction, making sure everybody gets the same induction into the company, they get the same level of training, so therefore that people are competent when they start with us, and they feel comfortable in doing the work that they're doing. So that's a really key action, and that's something that we are looking to roll out over the coming weeks. Obviously training is a key one, and regular training, competency checks, is crucial. There's other little bits as well that do make a difference to people leaving, and some of that actually tracks right back to when people actually when they apply to come and work for us. And one of the things that is really hot on my list is how we attract people, where we attract people from. And there are clear stats out there that talk about passive job seekers, so people who maybe are not looking for a job but they see something and think that's something I'd like to do. So they're not applying for lots and lots of jobs at the same time. That's quite a key area. And the other area is referrals and recommendations. We have got a recommend a friend scheme, a referral scheme, and we know from stats and history that people who come through referral schemes tend to stay longer, simply because they come through a recommendation. The friend that recommends them, if you recommend people, you've obviously been telling people about the job, the work that you do, and they come knowing what the work is, and they come with an expectation. So one of the things that we are keen to push next year is recommend a friend referral scheme. You will have seen it on the app, but please, if you've got friends who want to come and work for us, talk to them, encourage them, and it would be great to one, get people who have been recommended, and two, to be able to give you guys a referral bonus. And we do keep changing the scheme. We keep doing different amounts and different times of the year, so check the app for what's on there at the moment. But yeah, key action number one for next year is to reduce the number of people leaving, but predominantly reduce the number of people that we lose in the first 6 months. And as I say, where we recruit people from is important. How we recruit them, obviously interviewing and making sure that's values based is important. So that first part of things is really crucial, and then the second part on the induction and training is just as important, and then making people feel welcome and part of the team as well. So so that's number one. I will in a couple of weeks time give you some other updates from our plans for next year, but hopefully that gives you a sense of what's important to us as a business, which is you with the people, and ultimately making sure we recruit the right people and we keep the right people. So yeah, that's number one target and most important thing for next year. I'll update you some more in a couple of weeks time. Couple of other bits just to update you on art competition. It's the final week of the art competition, so get those pictures in. Looking forward to seeing those when we get to review them and ultimately putting the calendar together for the foundation. Looking forward to that one. Sign up to the app. We've got quite a lot of people on the app now. We're getting more people every week, and obviously we've now got the appreciation station, which I went on about a week and a half ago for the first time, and want to spend a bit more time looking at that. There seem to be some decent offers on there and some good things to do. The other thing that we're looking to launch in a few weeks' time is the You Said We Did. Obviously we get a lot of feedback from people, a lot of input, and it's important that we listen to that, and it's important that we act on that. So so watch out, in a couple of weeks' time we'll be launching the You Said We Did part of the business. That's probably about as much as I've got to go through this week. Hopefully that's been helpful and giving you a little bit of an insight and insights to what's important to us as a business. And it's you, the people, which is number one, and providing that right quality of care and support for the people that we are entrusted to look after. And absolutely, that's got to be the key priority. That's it from me for this week. As I say, next week I am on a holiday next week, and we'll be back on the 14th, so we'll do a vlog at the end of that week. If anything changes next week on COVID, or there's anything that we need to update on, obviously we'll put a vlog out there. Katie or Tom or one of the guys will do an update, but if there's nothing particularly happening next week and it's relatively quiet, then we'll hold the vlog till the week after. So thank you very much for watching and listening, and stay safe, keep well, look after yourselves, and hopefully everyone that wanted to see the dogs, Lillian down at John Mace Fieldhouse, and the other guys that I met yesterday, you've seen Lola and you've seen Minnie. In fact, just quickly before I finish, let me see if I can get Minnie up here as well for you. So you've seen Lola, Minnie Bear, up here Minnie. There you go. You got two for the price of one. There's Minnie and there's Lola. So hope you're all staying safe, guys. Keep well, and I'll catch you within a couple of weeks. Take care. Bye bye.